In this corner, you have one of my favorite horns, and this is my personal Adams A1 Gen 2 trumpet. Amazing trumpet. Lots of videos up on this one. And in this corner, you also have one of my horns. This is the Yamaha 8310Z Generation 2, the newest design. Which one's gonna fare better in this comparison? Stay tuned. Let's see. Thanks. Everybody, it's Trent Austin from Austin Custom Brass. I hope you're having a fantastic day out there today. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. I think it's down there right now to stay up to date with us. We have so many cool new product videos coming out, lots of new arrivals to the shop. I hope you all had a great Christmas, and we're looking forward to 2021. I think everybody is. So people have been asking for this comparison for a while, the Yamaha versus the Adams. And if you know, I have both in my personal collection, and I love both instruments. I'm an Adams guy, so I tend to stay on the Adams side of things, but I do really enjoy playing this Yamaha for certain things. So let's talk a little bit about the horns themselves. If you haven't seen the Adams Gen 1 second generation, I'll tell you a little bit about it. First, foremost, it's an all-around trumpet. It's got a wonderful balance to it. It's a aesthetically incredibly pleasing horn with these beautiful curves, which also serve an acoustical purpose, of course. And I put in my standard slide on this. I play it with a nickel slide sometimes as well. It has one Saturn style water key, and the bell is a little bit under 5 inches with a pretty compact flare, reminiscent of some great vintage trumpets of the time. It's a two-piece valve cluster. You can see, hopefully you can see in this video, see how it has nickel, yellow brass bottom and nickel silver on the upper. One single tuning slide brace and no key on the third slide. Moving to, oh, if you're interested, and I'll put a link up why bore size isn't overrated right now, but that bore size is a medium large. Now let's go to the Shew trumpet. It has no tuning slide brace. It has a reversed tuning slide configuration, a one-piece valve cluster, as you can see. It's very lightweight, very, very lightweight. It has a newer style valve block, newer style bell, 5-inch bell. I think the bell is gold brass, but don't quote me on that. This one is a poly bore. It's a step bore. It starts off at 445 and it gradates until about 464. So that is a primary difference of the two horns. The weight on the two horns is about similar. The Adams might have a tiny bit more weight to it, but not much. But this is quite a light trumpet. If anybody's picked up this trumpet, you'll see and feel the lightness of the horn. So, without further ado, let's do some play testing. Now, let's talk a little bit about the microphone that's going to be used. It's the Barkley Infinity microphone. Thank you, Michael, for such a great mic. And it's going to be completely honest. There's no editing, no reverb, no EQ. This is a very small room. It's actually going into a sound baffle as well. So it's going to be quite an honest sound on each horn. Let's see if you can hear a difference. And I'll tell you what I feel as we go through them. So let's start with a lyrical study. And you know my lyrical study always of choice is Charlie A2. So we'll start on the Adams because that's where the mouthpiece is. I'm also going to do a few more excerpts, but please tell me what you think in those comments. This will be a premiere stream, so I'll be following along with you. So let's start now with the Yamaha, and we're going to do a little bit of Arbans. What do you hear? Do you hear differences in the sound? I certainly feel differences in the way the horns play and respond. A little cold down here too. But now we'll do just a beginning of one of my favorite ballads, which is In a Sentimental Mood. So you can hear a nice smooth transition between some of the troublesome spots on most trumpets, which is that fifth partial with the D, E flats, and E's right in the top of the staff. So first on the Adams. Up, we'll do a little bit of an excerpt. So we'll do the beginning of Pictures at an Exhibition. Normally I don't play this on B flat. Normally I don't play it at all. But we'll start with the Yamaha and then go to the Adams. Said I don't play excerpts, so I wouldn't make it past that round. Next up, we'll do a little bit of a bebop song and some improvisation. So we'll do, let's do Donna Lee. We'll do first half of Donna Lee, and then the second half I'll just improvise, okay? Starting on the Adams A1. Again, thank you for listening. Post your comments and feelings on these horns. Again, this mic is completely raw. There's no editing. I'm going to do another video of me playing a tune, but with fully processed audio sound, so you could see and hear the difference. Both these horns are incredible trumpets. I think you'd be happy with either one. I have a bias, of course, but I wanted to do this video because so many people have asked. The last one will be using my TAZ mouthpiece, which that's a pretty zippy commercial mouthpiece. It's black, so you can't really see what's inside, but it's a pretty small mouthpiece. And we'll be doing, let's do the Phil Collins Easy Lover clip. You know, I play that often on some of these commercial demos. I'm going to probably have to turn down my trumpet mic, so I'm going to do a quick test on that first, starting with the Yamaha. I'm going to apologize if that mic was a little too hot. I'm going to turn it down one more time and do the same clip on the Adams. Short tour de force between two amazing trumpets, the Adams Gen 2, they're both Gen 2s by the way, Adams Gen 2 A1 and the Yamaha Gen 2 8310Z. If you have a moment, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about the horns in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this video and supporting our shop. Take care.